Welcome back to my channel. Today this is an extreme cleaning motivation just for you. I hope you need a ton of motivation because I have over 45 minutes here of just cleaning all the tasks that I have to do on a regular basis around my house. So I hope you're super encouraged by this. I hope you are ready to get cleaning. Either set this up on your phone or maybe on a TV in your house, and let's get to work. I'm going to be hitting some major areas like the kitchen, the living room. I'm going to be resetting my couch and making sure I get all the crumbs out of there. I'm going to wipe down the kitchen counters and do a little organizing in my dining room / school room. So if you're ready for this, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up, that like button, and let's get started cleaning. But as for me, how good it is to be near God. I've made the Sovereign Lord my shelter, and I will tell everyone about the wonderful things you do.
You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than me. We could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now.
Here is a new addition to our home. A friend was done with this giant beanbag and thought of our family, all our little kids, and thought that we would enjoy having a giant beanbag in our home, and we do. We decided to create a little reading nook spot with it, but sometimes we do move it into the living room, so that's why I was moving it back to its regular spot. And if you remember, we used to have gray covers on our couch. These white covers are actually the original covers that we got from IKEA several years ago, and they've worn pretty well. For years, a few years at least, we kept the white slip covers on there, and then I just, it did require some upkeep. I was ready for a change, and we were actually able to order second, like off-brand slip covers on Amazon, and we got the gray set. So I kind of loved having a white set and a gray set and being able to switch it out seasonally. Now already we've had a couple spills on these white covers, and we've just taken the one cover that was spilled on off, thrown it in the wash, and the couch is back together, a couple hours later. So I love having the white covers. I love that it freshened it up for spring. I love that we have options, but we do use these blankets. So they're like a microfiber kind of, wait, no, that's not the right word, microfleece blanket that's pretty much the same color as the couch, and I just tuck those on the main cushions during our regular week so that everybody can sit comfortably and do their reading and cuddle up on the couch without worrying about little spots and whatnot on the actual cushion covers. This is something I did years ago when I had the white cushions on regularly, and I think it makes them way more livable. That way we can just pull it off if we want to have just like the regular cushion look on the weekend, maybe when we have friends over, if we have friends over, right? So anyway, I love the white cushions. I'm so glad that we have those back. What do you think? Are you brave enough to have a white couch with little kids? I've actually found it surprisingly easy to maintain. Washing machines, and it is all slip cover, even the arms and the back, so that makes it a lot easier. I didn't mention yet, the kids had actually had a little slumber party the night before. Just my kids like to sleep downstairs sometimes and call it a slumber party with a little movie. So I had thrown the pillows in my room so that they weren't kind of trampled during the slumber party. We'd pushed the coffee table back and really made room to spread out and have fun.
There's something different about us. We're pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real
kids' zone for games used to be in the other room. What is now our office used to be our kind of school and game room. We would definitely use it for school hours, but then after hours it was kind of a fun hangout space, had a TV and the game systems and stuff. But all that has been moved out here, and I have been encouraging my boys to put away their games and all their stuff properly. It's nice that we have a couple drawers to hide everything away, but actually getting them to do it is turning out to be a little bit of a challenge, so we need to practice that.
We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
Now we have this new little rustic pew bench, and I do think I'm gonna give it a little refinish. I'm thinking about giving it a light sand so we keep that weathered gray wood, and then covering it with some kind of polyurethane coat so that it has a little bit more of a softer finish. But for now, I just have it inside drying out, and I love the look of it. I think it's so cute, so I can't wait to fix that up.
There's something different about us. There's something different about the way we are.
So we made it over to the dining room, and as you can see, we totally went ahead and did an accent wall, or whatever they call them. So I had seen this type of thing, of course, on Pinterest and all over Instagram, and I just thought it was so lovely, and I had been thinking for months about recreating it in my own dining room. And so my husband and I decided to do it together as a anniversary gift to ourselves. We celebrated our 18th anniversary March 8th, and so this month we did this wall that had been a long time coming, and I really love it. So we still use these cubbies as like the kids' school storage, and they can tend to look a little bit cluttered, but every so often I just kind of pare down the stuff that is out and put it back in the cubbies that it belongs in, and we just go from there. So this situation works out really well for us for our regular school routine, because we do a lot of our homeschool table work here in the dining room. So it's just easy access, it's right there. And I really like having the wall and the countertop there kind of wide open. That to me brings the, the clean, clear surface, simplicity kind of thing that I need. I do like having my diffuser and then a couple plants out. And that's really all I have been doing in here, and I really like it. I love the way it's all come together. I moved this bamboo shade from our bedroom to in here, and I love that additional like warm element. Wood, wood kind of warms up the space. So anyway, and we're just gonna fix up this room, tidy it up, and sweep the floors.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space.
So the office is looking pretty good. My boys put away their stuff from the school table here, and then we just need to sweep, put the trash can and a few little miscellaneous things away, and then the office is back in action. We're getting a ton of use out of this space. It's kind of the quiet workroom. My husband does a lot of his work on his computer there, and then the kids use this desk, and then we have our new little filming wall. This area works really nicely for doing YouTube videos. My husband does some Bible devotional YouTube videos, and he usually uses a spot. And actually, this picture doesn't belong here. I need to get a frame for this. One of my boys just brought it to me. Ah, that was our family so many years ago. The baby that my husband's holding is now 10 years old, so it's been a few years. So this is our dish drying rack. We have some dishes to put away and then a sink full to wash. I'm gonna wipe down the stove and all the counters and have the kitchen back. Oh man, you just saw my light bulb over the stove burned out as soon as I turned it on. Ah, that's so frustrating. I love having a light over the stove, so I'll have to replace that right away. But I'm just gonna wipe down the stove here. I usually clean it probably a couple times a week thoroughly and just wipe it down. I really like the area not to get too grimy, but cooking, it makes messes.
Unable to bend, I never listened.
I'm definitely always paring down my coffee cup collection, but I have several I really like, and I like positive little messages on my coffee cups. I'll show you one of my favorites in just a minute, but I'm putting all my coffee cups back in my spot here up next to the coffee maker, and this is a favorite. I think it's apology or something, just with my initial on it. And there are more. Some are that belong to my kids or that they've given me special, and so those are definite keepers. But I love that joy one has a verse about joy from the Bible, and honestly that can be a really encouraging way to start my morning with scripture on my coffee cup. Now we have a little YouTube magic coming up. I'm showing you that we have way too many cups dirty. I don't know how it happens, but I think they just grab a new cup every single time they're thirsty, and then we have a huge sink full of cups. So we are just gonna swap it, and like that, all those cups have been washed and just need to be rinsed and be put aside to dry. I've told you before, my dishwasher doesn't work, so it is the big drying rack in this house, and that's okay. We have lots of little dishwashers. Often my kids are the ones washing the dishes, and they rotate, so nobody is doing the dishes all the time, and that is something that I have really come to enjoy. My husband insists on us taking turns with chores and everybody learning how to do things. I think when moms think, oh, I'll just do it real quick, it'll be easier that way, the kids can miss out on a great opportunity to learn. So I'm thankful he's always encouraged me that way, and my kids are very, very capable of helping with things around the house and cleaning their own rooms, though they don't always do that. I know they're able to do it. Here's that verse I was telling you about. Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. I love that verse. It's so encouraging to me. And if you think about the battle that the Israelites were going into when Joshua, their leader, was given that encouragement, it's just good for us to remember the Lord is with us. So now I have a pretty clean kitchen. You know, today we didn't go absolutely perfect, everything put away, but everything is clean, everything has kind of been touched, and I wanted to share this last little clip with you. I sent this video to my friend right after I finished and gave her the little mini tour. Do you ever do this? I tell my friends, okay, I'm gonna send you a before and after picture so I can have a little motivation. So today, YouTube friends, you are my motivation, and I loved getting my house clean with you and for you, and it's just nice to be able to put everything back in order and enjoy it. And I do maybe have a few things to finish up, but watch this clip real quick and I will see you in the next one. All right, Grace, this little video is for you. I was very good and stayed focused and filmed my progress. So we have I don't think I swept the floor in here yet, but my house is pretty much put back together. Sleepover is over and everything's tidy and cute. I put this over here. That kind of works. And then I made my bed. You saw when I was doing that. Yeah, it looks like I need to sweep, and then that's it. I did sweep in here. So anyway, that's done.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine.
Hi, I'm Catherine. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm a homeschool mom to 6, and we sure know how to make a lot of messes. Today, we're just doing our regular cleanup things, plus a few extra things. I really need to straighten up my couch because I just feel like the lounging movie nights, the things that have been going on with popcorn, it's time just to like sweep out from under the couch. And we have to do this at least weekly. We do sweep the whole living room multiple times a week, but to really like make sure all the popcorn is out of the couch and whatnot, that's at least a weekly job here. If you have little ones, you know that, you know, all of the crumbs find their way into those nooks and crannies. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go through and get things back in order, get my kitchen clean, which feels like such a big job lately. We've been in the kitchen a lot. And since we are a homeschool family, we're eating 3 meals a day at home typically. And so there's lots of making messes and cleaning it up again and again. And so you're gonna see a little bit of that today. So I hope you're ready for some regular homemaking kind of motivation, and we will just go ahead and get into our cleaning video.
Shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
It feels so good to go through the kitchen and get everything put away where it actually belongs, kind of a reset so that I can find the things that I need when I need them. One thing that is so true about mom life is it is a lot of the same things over and over again. There is often cooking and cleaning up the same messes. And you know, that's part of the rhythm of our life right now, but I'm trying to embrace it and really see the best in it. This is a time when I'm pouring into my kids. There is a lot of teaching and learning going on just with household duties and maintaining the home and making the meals and eating together. You know, these are valuable times, and so I hope you're just inspired to keep on keeping on with a lot of those things that you feel like are the same day in and day out. It can feel a little bit monotonous, but this is a time when you're investing in your little ones and it is worthwhile. So go ahead and shine.
As if you might mess it up, you're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
This felt like the never-ending task today. I was washing so many dishes, and I do have really great dishwasher helpers. I always have my boys on a rotation of helping with the dishes at dinner time. Sometimes my girls too, but they also have other tasks that they help with. So right now in the season, it mostly rotates through the 4 boys, and they are really becoming very good dishwashers. Now, I will say, if you're trying to teach your children how to be good dishwashers, expect that sometimes we'll have dirty dishes that don't get cleaned properly, and you have to do it again. Now, what I found is when I'm frustrated and I say, I'm just gonna wash these again myself and do the thing, fine, like that's fine, it takes care of the job, but it doesn't teach them the long-term, you know, how to actually be helpful that I think we're trying to accomplish in teaching our kids to do those kind of household jobs. So what I have been doing lately, which has served me very well, is I will call back whoever has been washing dishes, and especially if there's multiple things that aren't clean, I'll say, hey, let's go through this. There's some things that didn't get washed properly. And we will take every single thing out of the drainer if we have to and rewash it. And you know, it can be tempting to just be frustrated, but see it as a learning opportunity. And what I found is if I am consistent to do that a couple times, it doesn't keep happening. My boys are old enough to be good dishwashers. My little one is 6. So he's not really. All the others though are double digits, and they are plenty big enough to know how to, you know, make sure they've thoroughly cleaned the dish, that it's gotten rinsed, and then it's been put in a good place to dry. So I'm just trying to go back and make sure that I am consistent, letting my expectations be known and following through. And that has been a huge help in making those dishwasher skills come to be actually helpful. Now with my little 6-year-old, often what he's doing is the rinsing side. He can handle rinsing and placing it in the dishwasher, and usually he isn't left to do that by himself. That would be a really big task for a 6-year-old, but it's something that he can help with, and that he can take a, you know, you can encourage them and say, you know, do a really good job, get all those dishes rinsed and clean, and we're gonna eat off of them next time, and you know, just give them a lot of good encouragement and feedback, and that motivates them to do a job well done.
Know when your body feels so tired to get out of bed, you put your heart on a letter to chase it away. Got sun and it's all because of you. Hey, what's gonna give you more time forever?
Actually getting done with the dishes to the point where I can wipe down and shine the sink always feels like such a great success. Now that my kitchen is pretty much cleaned, I'm moving on to my dining room, where I just want to do a little job here to see if I can tidy things up and really make it look a little more organized and tidy. I found these boxes at Dollar Tree, and they have some really cute prints there. I wasn't exactly sure what type of prints I wanted going into it, but this is for our school area, so I wanted it to be fun. I chose these polka dots. I found a flowered one that had a little bit of yellow in it, and then kind of a herringbone or chevron type, very colorful pattern also. It's kind of a stripey looking pattern. So after I set these all up together, I decided to just do them kind of like block style, since I'm going to be using them in my cubby organizers. You can see there's one in the back that I was kind of trying on for size. So I'll show you in just a minute how I fit these into my cubby organizers here and how it really cleared up the visual clutter. I'm really happy with this, and I definitely will try to have it ongoing in organizing for our next school year.
When I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I can't help myself, I wanna give you.
I just gave my room a little once over and made my bed. This laundry was folded a couple days ago, but now it has been dug through for things, so I need to put that away while it's still salvageable and before everything is completely unfolded. I know that looks pretty bad, but I think we can salvage it. It's just my boys' laundry, mostly shorts and shirts, and then a bunch of socks on the bottom. I need to hang these things up. This is the laundry that is heading outside right now. I'm gonna conquer a couple loads of laundry and move on with my day. All right, here I go.
I've been feeling hopeless till you came around.
If you've watched my channel at all, you know I'm terrible with keeping up with the laundry. I don't know why it's my biggest struggle, but I have actually been in a decent groove the last, I don't know, couple months, and I am keeping the laundry kind of going, flowing, and getting things actually folded and put away in a reasonable amount of time. So I will get that basket put away, but you didn't see it on this video. Now I am taking just a few minutes to go through, and like I said, I need to pull all the blankets off my couch, get rid of the crumbs. We did have popcorn down on the couch somewhat, and it wasn't that bad, but I do not want that building up. So it was worth taking the time to just get things straightened up and swept out. And you know, it looks pretty clean looking at it this way. I guess I should have given you a close-up. There was definitely lots of popcorn to be found in there, and you'll see it when I sweep it up.
Come alive.
more. Great big thank you so much for joining me for this video. Hi there, I'm Catherine. Welcome back to my channel. My house is feeling pretty much like a wreck right now. I know it's just messy and this happens to everyone's home, but today, since it is Saturday, we always like to go through the house and get things reset for the new week. Really thoroughly clean things, get everything put back where it belongs, wipe down counters and surfaces, and just have a reset. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. We're going to go through the main living areas of the house and get things put back like we would like them. Before I get started, I'm going to take just a second to turn something on YouTube so I can watch while I clean. Do you do this? I think so many of us do, and I really enjoy watching our tribe of many lately when I'm cleaning. I love their Q&A videos, or just any of their videos are so fun to listen to while I'm just going around straightening things up or washing dishes. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to focus on a Saturday really thorough kitchen clean, and I just wanted to make this kind of vlog style, bring you along and walk you through my process. So you can see that we started the weekend early. Friday we kind of were just getting through our day and just tossing stuff in the sink or left some things on the counters, but I didn't thoroughly clean up last night. And if you usually watch my channel, you'll know we have really strong cleaning routines, but I think it's realistic that everyone takes time off of their cleaning routines. I know yesterday was a really full day. I had extra homeschool activities for my kids, and then we had some activities in the evening, and you know, we're living our life and not worrying too much about the mess. So since I was planning on having a really thorough cleaning day, I decided I would start in the kitchen because that's my favorite place to start and get some motivation. I cleaned off the countertop first because I think a little win just to start it off is great momentum for actually finishing the job. So I have that nice clean shiny counter, I'm clearing the dishes and getting those all washed, and then I have a pile of stuff to put away. We use our dishwasher more as a drying rack than an actual dishwasher. Something's wrong with the motor, it makes noise, I don't like to use it. So maybe someday we'll be dishwasher people, but for now we wash by hand, and then we usually put stuff away after it's dry. So, you know, we let it drip dry. Hour or two later, I ask one of the kids, oh, please put away all the things in the dishwasher. So I'm gonna take the time to do that. It's my turn. That's what I say. We all take a turn doing things, and then we're just gonna get on with things. So I'm really happy that this is coming along quickly. I'm motivated by my clean kitchen counter, and I am ready to get you motivated to clean whatever mess you have. Maybe it's a Saturday at your house, or maybe it is just a regular weekday, but I hope you'll come along and either be inspired or clean along with me. Leave down in the comments, what are you cleaning today? This is a new candle I picked up at TJ Maxx, and we all know that the DW Homes candles have such great fragrances. This clean kitchen smells like lemongrass, and I don't remember the other scents in there, but it has such a fresh, clean scent. It is the perfect clean kitchen candle. So I am just going ahead and putting away all the stuff that's in our dishwasher. This is our big drying rack, as you might know. had several things that need to be put back in our baking and spice cabinet, and as you can see, this area needs a cleanup. So hopefully I will have a pantry and cabinet organization video coming up pretty soon. If you'd be interested in that, please leave a thumbs up on this video so that I will know that you're into these type of cleaning and organization videos. This is one of those moments I just needed to stop and hydrate. I always use this as my water bottle or water cup around the house because the water actually stays cold. I am so much more likely to drink water if it's actually cold. Let me know if you're the same. Every time I shine my sink like this, I always think Fly Lady would be so proud. Who used to read or listen to Fly Lady back in the day? I know I did, and I still would highly recommend her methods to anybody struggling with keeping the house clean. At least with all these books on the table, we can tell that there was some learning going on. That is always a good sign. And my daughter's little STEM craft that she did with a balloon, a straw, and a little Hot Wheels car, that was a really fun activity. So we just quickly put away the stuff that was on the table. I'm straightening up some of our school area, and I'm going to give this area a whole new organization makeover with some hidden organization because it's just so easy for this area to get cluttered. So that will be an upcoming video. We are getting in the mode for making the plans for our coming school year and finishing up this current school year. So we'll definitely be making some changes to how we organize. Just looking forward to the coming school year and meeting the different grades and ages and stages that we have in our family now. One thing I do on a rotating schedule is wiping down my cabinets in the kitchen. Today I'm just doing the uppers, and on another Saturday I will do just the lowers. And so this can be a big job, so that's part of the reason that I split it up into different Saturday jobs, but it does make a huge difference. It really makes the kitchen feel fresh and clean and refreshed, just to have any little handprints or lingering splashes or anything like that off of the cabinet faces. And the fresh clean doors and using a good smelling natural cleaner just makes me feel like the kitchen is truly deep down clean. Well, I will say it feels so good to have the kitchen all clean, and we went ahead and wiped down the dining table and the little sideboard where it's really our school supplies little cabinet on the side there. And you got a peek at our new feature wall that we made this spring. So it feels so good to have the house clean, right? And then I set the diffuser with some peppermint and lemon, and that always smells fresh and clean. And peppermint is a really energizing scent, so I definitely feel like I am ready to tackle the next room, and I also need to sweep and mop the floors. So I feel like we're making really good progress, and I'm always encouraged when I see an actually clean kitchen. So let's move on to the living room. So I did share with you a few weeks ago that one of our big refreshes for the spring was to completely reorient our couch and change to the white slipcovers. Now this can be a little nerve-wracking with a house full of kids, and we changed from some darker gray slipcovers that are a little bit easier to hide spots, but I am loving the freshness that white couch brings to this room. So we do cover our couch with some blankets just on the seating area, and I found that this really does cut down on the amount of times that we need to wash the slip covers. So it's definitely worth putting those blankets on for day-to-day use, and we do get a lot of use out of our living room, so I definitely want the kids to feel comfortable and at home in here. So it feels really great to have my house clean. I know taking the time once a week to really go through the house and make sure that we found those hidden dust or socks that got pushed under the couch or whatever it is, and just give the house a really thorough clean makes a big difference. So it just makes me really happy that I took this time on Saturday morning to reset my house for the coming week. And it just makes me want to sit down, enjoy my nice clean space, and drink some of my water. So thanks for joining me for this one, and I will see you next time. Bye. Now before I close out the video, I will show you the clean shots. It is always so satisfying to see those afters. So enjoy this, and I will see you in the next one.
To get out of bed, you put your heart on a letter to chase it away. Got sun, and it's all because of you.
Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10.
Where it goes.
Hi there, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and welcome to my kitchen. If you're new here, I want to take just a minute to introduce myself. I'm Catherine. I'm a homeschool mom to 6 children from ages 6 through 15. And we've been homeschooling now for 10 years. I can hardly believe it. A lot of what I share on my channel is homemaking type of encouragement. I share a lot of cleaning and cooking. From time to time you'll see organizing or decorating. And so if you're interested in those kind of things, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and stick around for more from my channel.
High, even if the sky is falling down.
So tonight I am just cleaning up the kitchen. My kids are over cleaning up the dining room. It's after dinner and I'm trying to get everything put away from our whole day. We had a lot of stuff out. I had different pans and things out from the previous days. You can see there's muffin tins. That was from a couple days ago. I just want to get my counters clear and absolutely everything put away. And you'll see at the end of this video, we got that done. I am looking forward to waking up to this clean kitchen in the morning. So if it's after dinner for you, or maybe it is first thing in the morning and you're playing catch up, which happens to all of us sometimes, I hope that you'll clean along with me and we can get our spaces clean together.
I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So one of the trouble spots in my kitchen is usually dirty dishes, and most of it is cups. Earlier in the day, I had washed cups, just a sink full of cups, and I had 18 cups in here. Now, we are a family of 8. There's 6 kids and 2 adults, but 18 cups dirty seems a little bit excessive to me. So when I saw that there were a whole bunch more cups, I kind of got on the kids and said, look, you need to remember who has what cup and where your cup is. We had some a while back that had names on them, and I think we are going back to that system because I am so over washing all of the cups. I don't think we even need to have this many cups in the house if we're going to go through all of them. It just makes too much dishes. So tell me, do you have a trouble spot? You know, maybe somebody is getting out all the spoons in the day or something silly like that. What is your trouble spot in your kitchen?
Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you
I love giving the stove a little bit of a wipe down, and you can see I am just doing a good enough job. My burners are not 100% completely crumb free, but they're fairly clean. I cleaned it on the weekend pretty well. But I just love giving everything a good wipe down, and just getting the surfaces clean and shiny is just so satisfying for me, and it only takes a few seconds. I gave my cast iron a good wipe down with hot water. That's how I usually wash them, and I think that is the recommended way to clean cast iron. I think you can also use salt or a scrubber if you're looking for something to really clean them, maybe scrape off some cooked on food. But a good seasoned cast iron should have a smooth surface that's pretty easy to clean. So a scrubber or a sponge and hot water usually does the trick for us, and then I dry them on heat so that they're nice and dry when I put them away.
Stronger than the others think, and who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear, 'cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Getting those millions of cups put away. You can see I kind of have a reasonable amount of cups, I feel like, especially when we have guests over, but it is not reasonable to have every single cup dirty. So getting all those put up, and I definitely told the kids which ones they can use and to keep track of their own cups.
Feels like time is going faster than it seems. We were just two kids who were trying to live the teenage dream. We could see no reason why we should ever try to go to sleep. Remember every weekend we stayed up late and then went home to me. I wish that I could live that dream again. 'Cause it was only you and me back then. Growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, but nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me.
This definitely feels so good. I feel like the kitchen is actually becoming clean. Everything is getting put back in its spot where it belongs. I'm just gonna put the silverware away and then wipe down the counters, and I think we are nearing the end of this. I cannot wait for you to see my clean kitchen. I felt like the counters were sparkling. I was so happy to see a clean kitchen after dinner today.
I told you it'd be alright as long as I could have you next to me.
Oh no, I had that moment of the one pan you forgot on the stove or something, but in this case it was my crock pot. So we had finished off a roast that we had in the crock pot, and I needed to wash that crock pot. I'm so glad at least I hadn't wiped out the sink yet, but I did need to get rid of the drippings from that roast and just wash off the crock pot real quick, and then we're almost done.
Baby, it was you and me. Live that dream again. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me.
And there we have it. Oh, it feels so good to have the kitchen clean, and I am so looking forward to relaxing this evening and waking up to this clean kitchen in the morning. So thank you so much. If you've stuck with me till this time, I hope you hit that subscribe button and come back for more. And here is the dining room that my kids did all by themselves. They did a great job. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.